Have you ever felt that when you open up your breath, you just come out with fire? It's like some crazy Game of Thrones business going on here with that, fire going everywhere. Heartburn sucks. I know, I suffer from it as well, and I love spicy foods. It tears me up inside. What if I told you there are things that you can do to quench that fire and get rid of that heartburn? Well, in this video today, I'm gonna tell you 7 hacks that I'd recommend to get the burn out of you, to quench that fire so you can enjoy the food and not have that dragon fire coming out. Guys, let's talk about poop. Howdy y'all, Dr. Islam here, aka your poop guru, trying to give you the best tips and tricks so you can live your best life from the top all the way down to the bottom. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button, like, share, and subscribe. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel where you get great tips and tricks like you're learning in today's video. Heartburn sucks. I know, I have it and I hate it whenever I have heartburn symptoms. It interrupts my sleep, interrupts my life. I feel like I'm having a heart attack, that burning regurgitation. If there's only a way for us to maybe get this taken care of. Maybe there is. Here are 7 tips that I recommend to quench that heartburn. Number 1, eat smaller meals. How does that work? Well, that smaller meal actually allows your stomach to digest more effectively, more efficiently, to get it out of the stomach and to go into the small intestine. The more food that you have in your stomach, the more acid that's produced, but the easier it's going to be for that acid to go up into your esophagus to cause burning and regurgitation. So have smaller meals. Number 2, avoid some of the heartburn triggers like spicy foods, tomato-based foods, coffee, chocolate, orange juice, alcohol, and cigarettes. Now, here's what I tell all my patients. Reflux for you, or heartburn for you, may not be a diet-related disease, meaning you can do everything right. You can eliminate all the foods and still have heartburn, and that's okay. That's just the way heartburn is. But you also may be one of those that has a particular trigger when it comes to heartburn. Just like me, I can't eat meat because meat triggers my heartburn. And if you have a trigger, see what you can do to eliminate that trigger. But if you eliminate everything and you still have heartburn, don't worry about it, eat what you want. Number 3, don't lie down right after you eat. In fact, what I want you to do is to wait at least 2 to 3 hours after you eat before you lie down. When you lie down right after you eat, your body angle makes it more likely for everything to go up into the esophagus to cause heartburn and regurgitation. And so you need to allow things to digest, to pass through, and waiting those couple of hours will allow that to happen. Number 4, try sleeping elevated. That angle will help close that valve between the esophagus and stomach to prevent acid from coming up, but also allow digestion to occur. Now, this may be easier said than done. Sometimes there are pillows under there you can wedge. So I have some patients use a rotatable bed or even having bricks at the very head of the bed to allow that angle to occur. That's going to make it easier for you to manage your heartburn. Number 5, try lying down on your left side. Yes, your left side. Your left side can actually cause that valve to be closed a lot easier and to make it less likely for you to have acid to come up into your esophagus. Number 6, try chewing gum or sucking on hard candy if you're having heartburn. That act of chewing gum or sucking on that hard candy will trigger the saliva production to be formed, which has bicarbonate, which will help minimize the acid inside your stomach. Number 7, try things like licorice or melatonin to help out with reflux. There is evidence that having licorice or melatonin can actually help improve your reflux symptoms. Now make sure you speak to your healthcare provider before you do this because there are some side effects associated with this. Then lastly, if your symptoms are not better, tip number 7, make sure you see your GI doctor. There may be another reason why you're having issues. It could be a hiatal hernia. It could be an ulcer, or even, gosh forbid, it could be cancer. So if you've had heartburn for a long time, it's not getting better, or it's getting worse, make sure you see someone like me so we can see exactly what is going on. Heartburn sucks, I know. It's terrible, it's a nuisance, it's just not good for quality of life. But try to implement these 7 tips to help out when it comes to heartburn, to help relieve those symptoms, get you feeling better, and get you on track to get your symptoms controlled. Guys, so thank you for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button, like, share, and subscribe. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel where you get great tips and tricks like you're learning in today's video. Guys, so thank you for watching. Don't forget, let's talk about poop. Thanks, everyone.